Now we're ready to add the triangle platform to our platform assemblies. Select Place. Again, inside my folder in the McCracken, or the student public folder, McCracken and Playground Parts, we need to add the tri-platform. I'm going to add it over here. Then we're going to place 3 poles. We'll place 2 short poles and 1 long pole. Once I've placed that, I can just hit escape on my keyboard, and now I'm not ready to start constraining the poles to the small triangle platform. Notice that this side is slightly wider than this side. That will be very important on this next step. We're going to constrain the 2 short poles using Insert and Aligned. Select the end of one of the short poles. Your arrows should be going the same direction. And on the first short pole, put it in the 90-degree angle of our triangle. Select Apply. We're going to do the same thing with the other short pole, making sure that the short side, it's on the same side as the shorter side of our angles. Select Apply. And lastly, go ahead and do the long pole in the same manner. And select Apply. Our next step is going to be to constrain this small platform with our larger platform. I clicked and drug on our triangle platform to move it around. I'm going to rotate my screen around by holding down Shift and the wheel so I can see the bottom of this leg. I'm going to select Constrain. I'm going to use the Mate constraint. I'll move my mouse until I get the green dot on the bottom of this leg. Then I will rotate my screen back around, holding down Shift and the wheel on my mouse. And I'm going to find the green dot on this main pole. We're going to apply that. Our next step is to constrain this pole to the top of it so it's not hanging out in the middle of the air. So we'll select Constraint. Again, we'll use the Mate solution. I'm going to select the top of the platform. Then I'm going to rotate my image around, holding down Shift and the wheel of my mouse key. Then I'll select the bottom of my pole, making sure I get the arrow and not the green dot. Click. And then I'll apply. It does not look like this did anything, but it did mate this pole to the top so that the bottom of this pole and the top of the platform will be the same height. I'm going to rotate it around again so that I see the sides of both platforms. The next constraint we're going to do is a little bit different than what we've done in the past. It's an angle constraint. We're going to use the directed angle. Select the small skinny face of the main platform making sure that I get the arrow that points out, and if you hold your mouse over the top of it, it will say face normal. Then I'm going to select this face of the small triangle platform. Again, this doesn't look like it's doing much, but we need to change the angle at which they're constraining. Change this to 180 degrees and select apply. And now if you rotate your platforms around, you'll see that the triangle platform is totally constrained onto the main platform. Please save your platform assembly now, and you're ready to move on to the next step.